Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Friday, November 2nd, 2018. The big story this evening, a gunman walked into a hot yoga studio, killed 2 people, injured 4 more, and shot himself. A story that we hear about once a week now in the news. These gunmen who kill people at random and then shoot themselves. So, another episode of Coincidence Theory here. Today's date, November 2nd, 2018. It's a date with 51 numerology. And in case you're new here, again and again, these shootings are synced up perfectly with the date. So today is a perfect day for a mass shooting, 51 date numerology. In the language of Gematria, mass shooting equals 51, so does conspiracy, so does federal. Sometimes I wonder if they MK Ultra these shooters at Area 51. But all kidding aside, I'm sure you've heard of Area 51, an area that's known for conspiracy. Well, now you know why. Today's date also has 31 numerology, 11 plus 2 plus 18, just leaving off the 20 part of the year. That's interesting because the shootings in Tallahassee, which has Gematria of 31. Again and again, the dates are right for shootings, and they match with the location. Date numerology, word Gematria. It always tells the story. Here's another good one. Hot yoga has Gematria of 37. The shooting's at a hot yoga studio. Shooting 37. And they said the shooting happened at 5:37 local. Emphasis on the 37 minutes. That's 17:37 military time, which we'll get to. Andrew Gillum spoke out about this. He's the politician there in Tallahassee, running for office right now. He's been involved in a lot of news by the numbers as we've been covering. If you're new to my channel, just search the videos for Andrew Gillum. See what I mean? All that racist stuff between the opponent and him being selected to be the candidate. All of this stuff, numerical ritual. That's the thing about this code. It reveals all the coincidental happenings taking place in the media every single day. News by the numbers. But Andrew Gillum, he is the mayor of Tallahassee, and from his birthday to this shooting is 3 months and 7 days. How about that? For another 3-7, like hot yoga, like shooting, like the shooting happening at the 37th minute of the hour. Today's date also has numerology of 15. Yoga alone is 15. Go figure. Today, November 2nd, is the day leaving 59 days left in the year. Freemasonry sums to 59 in Hebrew and in English. The word kill in Jewish Gematria is 59. 59 is the 17th prime. Kill also sums to 17 in reduction Gematria. So does the word mason. Modern Freemasonry began in the year 1717. The story comes courtesy of the police. They're giving us the details. I noticed in this story they had the chief of police speak out, which isn't typical. If you pay attention, normally it's like a deputy or sometimes it's the chief of police. But today's a good day to have the chief of police speak out. 59, Freemasonry controls police, 59 days left in the year. Chief of police also has the Gematria of 112, like how today's November 2nd, 11/2. Chief of police. What's his name? Michael De Leo. And I didn't even finish decoding his name. I just said, oh, there's another Michael. Of course, Michael's a common name, but you'll see it all the time with these police officers. Michael 33, police 33, masonry 33, secrecy 33, federal 33, order 33. Notice Tallahassee, Florida has the Gematria of 69. Look at a false flag, 69 and 33. What do you think? Coincidence? What else would it be? So this hot yoga was at the Benton Place shopping complex. And in light of tomorrow being November 3rd leaves 58 days left in the year. I'm guessing this is going to be a big news story tomorrow. You know, they'll talk about, they'll probably have the name of the shooter out, be talking about his mental illness. The signs on social media that this was coming. Pundits saying, when are we going to start running more algorithms on the internet to intercept these people before they create their crimes? And they'll probably say that he was a conspiracy theorist. And what other stereotypes did they put in there? He was anti-Semitic. All of this propaganda meant to single out the people with eyes to see. So you realize when you're awake, you're like, wait a minute. All of these people that they blame the shootings on are people like me. And of course, there's not many people saying that in this nation because there's not many people who are awake. And us awake people, we don't call ourselves conspiracy theorists, but that's how we're dubbed, because we acknowledge the real conspiracy taking place in this nation. The lies, the deceit, the propaganda, the agenda. We're expected to just call it all coincidence. Go shopping some more, go see a movie, watch the ball game, play some video games, whatever the masses are doing these days. We're expected to do these things, not question, not notice the patterns. But anyway, bet and place 113, big number of the Scottish rite of Freemasonry, big number of deception, big number of dishonesty. See the video I put out earlier today on how the Zionist agenda operates by the numbers. Again, Zionist 112, Judaism 112. The Balfour Declaration about delivering the Zionist state of Israel was written November 2nd, 1917, 101 years ago today. See the video I put out earlier. You'll learn a whole lot about Zionism and how it operates by the numbers. But anyway, bet and place where this happened, 113 and 58. Tomorrow, 113, November 3rd, the day leaving 58 days left in the year. 58 is a big number to Freemasonry. And look at who's front and center in this story, Andrew Gillum, Mr. 58 himself. His name's a lot like Freemasonry. And shout out to Jonathan. Jonathan's from Tallahassee. He told us the story about growing up with Andrew Gillum. They went to school together. He tried to run for school political office against Andrew Gillum. He didn't stand a chance because it was like Andrew Gillum was the establishment. Of course he was. Born and bred to be. If you take out that full name, Bet and Place Shopping Complex, Gematria of 118 like death. Remember, we see again and again in tragedies. Here's the latest. Don't forget, Florida has the Gematria of 38 like death, 43 like killing. Those are the big ones. So, looks like more news by the numbers to me. But for the average American, they'll just say, whoa, what? This is the dumbest thing I ever heard of. Not realizing that every single day it's the same thing over and over. Not realizing that I wrote a book about this, showing how it's the same patterns over and over and over. With regards to killing 2, in light of the 58 coding, 2 has that Gematria of 58. For just one more 58. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Maybe somebody's got some information I need, like the name of the hot yoga joint. Well, we got 11 likes, so this video must really suck. Yeah, we've been making predictions for the elections this fall. 2 weeks ago in Gematria School on my Patreon, we had a night of decoding, looked at a lot of the elections. We think we narrowed a lot of them down. We're going to watch and see how our results are Tuesday night. Gematria School's every Tuesday night. We're going to be looking at the elections again this Tuesday night, doing a little more decoding in real time. Hey, thanks for hitting the like button. 24 is better than 11. I don't know what to say about the other 70 of you here in the room. Rob from Daily Joseph Gematria. What's up, brother? You should be a moderator then, shouldn't you? Doing that good work, spreading the knowledge. Yeah, it's interactive, Spells Moon. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see that Robert Quinn, who is from Daily Dose of Gematria, is actually in here. Did this guy trick me? I'm going to remove your moderator privileges for the moment, just in case you tricked me there, Robert. That wouldn't have been nice. I did see that Nicolas Cage had a movie on Netflix called 211, and I didn't look beyond that, but I did see that it existed. 211, the 47th prime, big Mason numbers. Just since maybe so there's some new people in the chat who don't know this. In Jewish gematria, the word Mason equals 211, and that's the 47th prime number. The 47th prime. The Freemason logo here. The easiest way for me to show you this is just in my documents. Let me see. Where's my folder? The Freemason compass is set at 47 degrees. Well, that's not very big. That's still not very big. There we go. That's big. The Freemason compass set at 47 degrees is a tribute to the 47th problem of Euclid. How to establish foundation, 47, government 47, authority 47, policeman 47, cop 47. Here, let's see if this Nicolas Cage movie is about a policeman. I'd love to make movies about policemen. Nicolas Cage movie 211. He doesn't spell his name with the H. Huh. It looks like he is a police officer. How about it? How'd I guess? How'd I guess that? It was just too predictable, wasn't it? Almost every movie in Hollywood seems to be about a policeman. Policeman 47, cop 47, government 47, authority 47, obey 47, the judge 47, the gavel 47, DC. I could just go on all day. President, White House, Trump. More information on Danye Jones. Well, I put out that video yesterday, and I haven't done any research since. Is there here? I'll do a search for Danye Jones, see if there's any new information. Danye Jones' death. Melissa McKinney tells anyone involved in start lynched. It's all the same things I looked at yesterday. What I want to know is, did this woman, Melissa McKinney's, was she in the Rest in Power documentary? Because I know about it, but I haven't seen it. Is she in this? That's what I would want to know, because we saw how his death was synced up with the release of that documentary, and it was alluded to in the article, but it didn't say if she, the mother, was in it. So maybe somebody out there can look into that for me, or maybe somebody's seen the documentary, and if she's in it, that would be real curious to me. Two Yoga Studio is the name. So 2 Dead at the 2 Yoga Studio. Hold on. Is that really what it's called? 2 Yoga Studio, Tallahassee, Florida. Well, that didn't pull it up, but it's because there's these 2 dead. I believe you. I believe it probably is called 2 Yoga Studio, 2 Dead. That would just be too perfect. Thanks for reading the book. Appreciate all the compliments on the book. Shout out to the lady who went and fixed a review. I appreciate that a lot. The Spells Moon says, sorry for trolling back in the day. Well, you're forgiven, and I don't remember anyway. I've had too many trolls to keep track. Unless you're one of the people that trolls there every day, I'll just forget. Mighty Python, try some decoding. You might surprise yourself. You might crack it. I bet you will. Somebody earlier today in one of my live streams did predict that there would be a shooting today. They said it had the mass shooting numerology, and they were right. I can't remember who made that prediction in the chat, but I did see it. I think I repeated it out loud. Problem was I was all day on the computer doing live streams, so I can't remember when or where, but I know it happened. Somebody says I should do more videos on the music industry. You can get a lot more people interested in the research. Well, I usually cover the music industry when there's big stories. You know, you guys can always give me ideas. I'm usually just too busy keeping up with what's in the mainstream. Richard Quinn says, come like our page at Daily Dose of Gematria on Facebook. If you go to Facebook and search Daily Dose of Gematria. Daily, hold on. There it is. Daily Dose of Gematria. Find it right there. You got to be sure to like it, just like that. Hold on, I got some new friend requests. I don't discriminate on the friend requests until people start doing crazy stuff. Sometimes I get worried about these people who don't have a picture, but I know some people don't even want to put their picture out there, so. All righty. Yeah, there was a shooting at a yoga spot. When this video is done, you can watch it from the beginning. We covered it. Has a lot to do with Andrew Gillum, the mayor there in Tallahassee. The name of the yoga studio is Hot Yoga. I thought that was the type of yoga studio it was. Hot yoga is a form of yoga. It's where they turn the temperature way up so you sweat. Toei would like me to know my thoughts on Q. Well, Q's a psyop meant to take people looking for the truth and lead them off into the woods. And I know that Q's been talking about JFK Jr. being alive. It wouldn't surprise me. You know, some things that Q talks about are true, but they take people and they send them on the wrong path, like down the Donald Trump marching band lane, which is obviously a bunch of BS. And but I'm curious about a lot of the Kennedy deaths. They're all very numerological. In my book, I have a chapter on the Kennedy curse. I cover all the deaths in that family. And my book released in March. If I edited it, I would add in the latest death. JFK's nephew dead at 63, like how he died in the year 63, and he died on September 6th, like how JFK died on a date with 96 numerology. But JFK Jr. being alive, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. So, I don't know, though. So we got our victims on Dr. Nancy Van Vessem, 61. There's our active shooter number. So one of our victims is 61 years old. We see it all the time, active shooter. And hold on. Hold on. Jonathan's here. Jonathan knows all about Andrew Gillum. I don't know if Jonathan was here when I was telling this story about him and Andrew Gillum. Where did those victim names go? Dr. Nancy Van Vessem. Let's see if I can find that in this article here. Specialist in internal medicine. Florida State University College of Medicine. You know, sometimes I wonder if these shootings like really are MK Ultra people and they really are going and killing certain targeted individuals, I mean, maybe this woman really is dead, and maybe she was doing something important in medicine that the powers that shouldn't be didn't like. Who knows? Makes me wonder. Nancy Van Vessen. This lady has gematria of a 64, like kill, and also 199, which is the 46th prime, like sacrifice, but also like chaos in the order out of chaos agenda. Her name also summed to 89, like chaos as well. So that jumps out. What happens if you lose the doctor? If you lose the doctor, her name sums to 51, like mass shooting, like how the date is 51 numerology. So that's jumps out. 75, we were just talking about chaos. Order out of chaos, 75. Also, the 177, that's a propaganda number. So could also be that this is how Dr. Nancy retires. She is 61 years old. For a college professor, you know, that's an age near where you can retire. This could be the way she goes out. Who was our other person? Maura Binkle. That name just sounds like a, I don't know, Binkle. Oh, Maura Binkle, 44 and 107. Look what happens when I write shooting. Watch this. 107 and 44, like Maura Binkle. Maura Binkle, 73, shooting 37, 190, 109. I see a lot of overlap here with Maura Binkle. The name just kind of has the BS sound to it. Maura Binkle, 109 and 30, or Binkle's 109 and 37. Look at shooting. Maura Binkle. Every time I sound it, it sounds less real. Maura Binkle. Well, I see what they did with those victim names there. To me, it looks like more news by the numbers. Yeah. The media loves to stack repetitive news stories. Now every day a car crashes into a bus stop. What's up, Jossie? I'm doing great. Honestly, though, I wish I wasn't decoding a shooting late Friday night, but I just, I just can't let these slip through the cracks. If I do, I might wake up tomorrow morning and have two to catch up to. You know what I mean? Marty says I work too hard. Honestly, with my sports decodes lately, I feel like I'm not working hard enough. But let's see here. Another shooting. What are the odds on a shooting tomorrow? Taking a call tonight? Here, Rich, call me right now, and I'll put this on speakerphone, and you can promote. What do we call this thing? Daily dose of gematria. I'm holding my phone in my hand. Here's your chance. JFK Jr.'s General Kelly? I don't know. It could be, but it made me laugh. Bet on place. Yeah, and bet in place is 1132. The media seems to fabricate it top to bottom, but sometimes I wonder if they really do send some MK Ultra victim in to target some individuals. Tom McNamara, be sure to subscribe to Tom McNamara. He's reading the letters and numbers book, which I appreciate. It's your closest way to get an audio version of my book. All right, here he is, the guy from Daily Dose of Gematria. Hey, Rich, are you there?
What's up, guys?
Whoa, hold on. I got to get that louder. Try now.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, that's better. Now you're coming through.
I'm I'm there, bro.
All right, so you got the Daily Dose of Gematria page on Facebook, and are the numbers climbing there, or do we still got a lot of room for improvement?
Yeah, they're still climbing. There's always room for improvement, Zach, until we're standing in front of the White House with a million people. You know,
I know.
but the thing is, I'm trying to get more and more people over there because while I'm at work, I want people to do what I do instead of the fans just sitting around listening and doing stuff. I want them to. All they got to do is go out and go to an NFL post and say, "Hey, you think this is scripted? Come on over to Daily Dose of Gematria." If they can copy and paste that 12 times, they can be an admin.
Absolutely. So you guys, if you have a Facebook, you have no excuse. Let's get on that Daily Dose of Gematria page. Let's help make it more popular. Let's help strangers find this work. We need more outposts sharing the knowledge, and Rich is working real hard over there, and he deserves some more people following.
Zach, like the thing is, like I can't do it 24 hours a day, and it's so easy for people just to share the page, just like they like your posts on your YouTube videos. I'm not sitting there so people will like my video I posted so I get self recognition. Every time someone likes or comments, that gives more reach on our posts, so that more people see it and more people see it. So that's what we're trying to do there.
Very cool. Yeah, I know what you're trying to do, and I appreciate it. And I want to see you be successful. And I'm hoping these people listening right now who are on Facebook will come over and sign up. Daily Dose of Gematria.
All they got to do is come like the page, and if they want to be an admin, all they got to do is message the inbox, and we'll greet them. We greet every new fan, in a timely fashion. Also, what I wanted to bring up with you while we got the chance, did you do any more thinking on some of the fans getting sent 100 business cards per month? Because I know I can make it work on my end. I'll go to every donut shop there is. You know what I mean?
Sure, it is something I want to do, and I need to figure out a way to automate the process. Just because my problem is I don't have enough hours in a day as it is, and
for sure.
So yeah, these are things I definitely want to do. For all the people on the Patreon page, I want to start getting things like that. Like if you're a member, then each month you get 100 cards sent to you, or maybe make a tier that maybe it would have to cost a little bit more just due to the expense, but not too much more. But just make it so that people who want to spread the work, there's a tier where I can help them do that. So
yeah, and everyone can hear me right now, correct?
Yeah, they should.
Okay. The hard idea with the business card, guys, is if you're a dedicated fan, just like when you advertise Daily Dose of Gematria or Zach's YouTube page, you're being a host to the new people that you're exposing this to. So when you go into the coffee shop with one of Zach's cards that you get sent 100 of them per month, you're being a host once again. Hey, you ever thought of scripted sports? Why don't you check this guy's page out? And it can have Daily Dose of Gematria's address on there. It can have your YouTube address. So we don't want, if you are one of the people that get the 100 cards, you don't want to just waste the cards. You want to make sure whoever you give the card to is going to go follow through and go watch a few videos.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Zach, I don't have much more than that, to be honest. 5447, who's another admin, his name's Jason, but he goes by 5447 as kind of a joke with the numbers. And he wants to talk to you, but he's actually in bed right now, so we'll call you another night on that.
All right, man. I know you're a night owl, and I usually go to bed early, but on the weekends I stay up, so.
I always pictured you stayed up late. You know what I mean? Because you're 3 hours behind me, and at 2 in the morning, I see you posting stuff. So it's like, I guess sometimes you probably post date your videos, don't you? Like you'll have it go for 2 a.m., but you're already snoozing.
No, I never do that.
Oh, okay.
Some days I stay up late, but not normally. My lady goes to bed early, and I'm on her schedule. So
That's cool, brother. Yeah, I can call sometimes, like during the day or something. I've been working. I serve tables, so I'm like working 5-6 days a week during the prime peak hours. So I miss a lot of the live streams and stuff. But I just can't. I can't express it enough. All the fans, you have a lot of fans, and I know we're all grateful for them. But I'm supplying a page here, guys, where we can do something here. You guys could all go make your own page, even. Just keep promoting and promoting and promoting. I mean, and pretty soon we'll be making that march. It'll never happen if we just keep sitting on our asses.
absolutely. Yeah, we got to take it to the streets. Rich, I really appreciate the call. Everybody support the Daily Dose of Gematria. And when the word gets out, we'll make it happen.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. You have a good night.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take care, Rich. So, yeah, Rich isn't a person that I know, but he's just a person who stepped up, and he's been working real hard to spread the work. And he asked for my phone number. And thank you to the person who just bought the book. I haven't heard that sound for hours. Forgot I even had a book for sale. Anyway, for those of you who missed the presentation of the Tallahassee, Florida hot yoga shooting by the numbers, I'll wrap this up. That way the video will upload and you can watch it from the beginning and just see what a numerology fest it is yet again. And again, congratulations to the person earlier today who said there would be a shooting. You called it. So. Oh, somebody asked me when myself and No More News are going to do a video together. I don't have a date for that, but I think it's going to happen sooner than later. So it'll be on his channel because I don't know how to do a video and have somebody else on the screen like how he does. I'm pretty computer illiterate, honestly. All right, Trisha, you have a good night. Have a good night, all. I'll be back tomorrow, Truth Seekers. Don't forget to hit the like button if you can. All right, until next time.